which indicates to the player, regardless of language barriers, what the fault has been called for. I think Indonesians knew well. Oh. Pushed it long. Desperation defence there from the Indonesians, but it paid dividends.
Service over. 4-2.
One or two errors creeping into the game of the Chinese pair now. Didn't see many of those in the first two games. She gradually makes her way further and further into the net. It's more and more intimidating.
Just watch the footwork here, very aggressive, always moving forward. Very positive play.
Yes. Great reactions.
Service over. 5-3.
That's going wide. Yeah, there's the indecision when it's hit down in between the two Chinese players.
Yeah, and great variety from the Indonesians. We saw Natsir at the back, not trying the big smashes, just happy to keep the shuttle going down and put a little bit of pressure, create a little bit of pressure on the Chinese. And in the end, a lot of indecision, as you said, between the two of them down the centre of the court.
Indonesians have opened up a three-point cushion. Oh, great reactions this time from Liliyana Natsir.
And that could be interesting for this match now, because we haven't seen so much of Natsir in the front of the court being able to dominate, but she's just starting to get one or two chances there and looking more positive.
Well, they really did deserve that rally, the Tunisians, but the net cord actually gave the Chinese pair an opportunity to get the shuttle back, but they were under huge pressure. And that was the one that actually gave the opportunity to the Chinese pair, but they couldn't make the most of it. Four straight points to the Indonesians. They're looking aggressive now, aren't they?
Yes, and Zhang Nan's gone a little bit passive on return of serve there. The feet not moving as well, and he's just a little bit static at the moment. Maybe just losing a little bit of heart.
Yeah, tempted into trying to play the shot, just the return given enough pace to tempt Liliyana Natsir. Well, of course, the Indonesians did have a 9-4 lead in the opening game, a game that they lost. So, for all Indonesian fans, they will be hoping that their pair is not complacent. Oh. There's a lot of flick serving going on now.
There is, because both of the girls are very, very fast around the front court, and it's quite difficult to find space there. So both pairs have started to use a lot of flick serve. Also, there's maybe a slight element of tiredness creeping in as well.
Beautiful drop shot. Left the Indonesians stranded.
6-10.
Looks as if she's going to play the powerful smash.
Ready, please. Both.
Oh, yes. That's the psychological games that go on. He was deceived by a wonderful disguised drop shot on the previous rally. He does exactly the same to his opponents on the next one. So it's the Indonesians that have a 5-point advantage as they change ends in this deciding game. Many more winners from the front of the court from Liliyana Natsir, and we'd expect that in mixed doubles. It's all about, as you were saying, Ian, woman going forward, allowing the man to control the rally from the back of the court and set up his partner to try and finish it off from the front. But look at that, look at the number of winners from Zhang Yunlei, and that is why they, as a pair, have had so much success in the match so far. That's why they held championship points, because quite frankly, in my opinion, she has been the outstanding player on court.
Yes, absolutely. She's been incredibly dynamic around the front court. And what's impressive, whether it's her partner hitting the shuttle or her hitting the shuttle, her feet never stop. She's always hunting the shuttle, looking to close the angles down. Very, very impressive level that she's played here today. Just with the coaching break there, that's where the coaches earn the money. Change of ends in the deciding set. And these first 2 or 3 points after the break will be absolutely crucial. Yesterday in the third set, we saw Nova and Natsir come out against the Olympic champions and really try and increase the pace after the coaching break. It'll be interesting to see whether the same tactics applied today.
11-6, play.
Yes, that was more positive on the return of serve. I'm not convinced it was the best low serve I've ever seen from Nova Widianto. No, it certainly wasn't. Real commitment from both the Chinese players. When they do go forward, they don't hang back at all, do they?
8-11.
No, they're completely fearless. Once they get into that mid-court, forecourt position, they really commit to the shot.
Service over. 12.
It may not be Liliyana Natsir's natural game. Maybe she prefers to hang back a little bit more in court, but I do think that she's got to have the discipline if she wants to win this title to really be committed, stand her ground at the front of the court. Low serve is short of the mark.
Service over. 9-12.
Yeah, well short.